Okay, let's continue GarageBand's interface and focus on the top half, but not a field goal though. Alright, now that we've got down the track functions, let's go ahead and take a look at the mixing section. And that's this general section right here. In this version of GarageBand, it has the mixing section integrated into the tracks section. In previous versions you were able to hide it, but I guess in this version they were like, why hide it? It is one of the most important components within creating a song. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into the pan knob, which is right here. The pan knob allows us to place the track into a stereo field of left and right. So if I were looking at the moving bass guitar, because it's so moving, anyway, if you look at that, you can place this one on the left where it comes mainly out of the left speaker or mainly out of the right speaker. You can do a hard pan of left where it comes completely out of the left speaker and nothing out of the right, or vice versa where it's completely coming out of the right speaker and nothing out of the left. And you can do everything in between. Now, another efficient tool of using the pan knob is, let's just say you don't like something and you want to bring it back to the center. If you hold Option and click on the pan knob, that's gonna snap right dead center. And it's going to bring it right back to 0. So that's a easy, quick, fast, efficient way of getting back to the center. And then next we have the volume slider, which is basically in the name. If you want the track to be louder or softer within the mix, you just simply slide it to the left or right, depending on if you want it louder or softer. One thing about this is you want to be careful not to clip the song. Don't put the track too loud, or else this little guy right here will turn red and it will distort the audio, and that's no good. No one wants that. One last thing we have is the down arrow. Now the down arrow gives us access to automation. Now in automation, we'll get into way more details a little bit later on, because that has to do with a lot of the mixing section. So we'll talk a lot about that. But if you wanted to access that down arrow, allows us to get to the automation. So let's go ahead and play this track and kind of mess around with the functions, yeah? So let's just say I want to raise up the moving bass so you can hear a lot of bass. It is a funk track, so why not have a lot of bass? And let's just be different and move the bass to the right field. Careful not to clip. There you go. There's mixing at its best.